The Guardians Rise Up or The Spy Among Us. Stop motion artistry and story. This is my take on when one of the many protectors of the kingdom who safeguards the town gets injected, or infected by a toxin from a neighboring country undercover mole rat citizen, where it starts going ballistic and attacks the folks he'd sworn to protect, leading the mistress to call upon the other surrounding Guardian members to cease the matter by any means necessary, whether it be by pinning it down by wrestling, using some of their equipped weaponry, like the ones imprinted on their backs, or implementing one of their many signature eyes hand gang sign takedown moves within an area unoccupied by any town citizen nor country folk, which is quite difficult, given the numerous amount of people within the surrounding area wanting the outdoorsy experience for them and their children, as a way to be either in tune with nature peacefulness away from all the hustle and bustle of urban living, or provide a certain sense of beauty and wonder every time they open up their doors in the morning or evening. Though that last part might have sounded like a deviation from the initial point of this piece, I just wanted people to be aware of what obstacles the head guardian and other royal operatives have to be aware of when in the midst of stopping this gigantic threat from causing severe harm towards the citizens those guardians were made to protect. And if anybody wants to know about where the spy that caused this chaos is, well, it's safe to say that the kingdom police officers had managed to locate his whereabouts through the traces of DNA he'd accidentally scattered around the scene and their advanced digital scouters. Nearing his whereabouts, the cops equipped their undercover disguises and walked towards him to negotiate, in order to catfish him into thinking that he'll have a safe return into his plushy office position within the other neighboring kingdom. But really they're positioning him into a hanging cage trap that's dangling from a rope anchored by a huge boulder, that when he's standing within the barely visible painted X ground marking center, an officer who's at the rope's boulder anchor can cut off its end to lower the cage and enclose the spy in it, which in turn allows the technicians who are overseeing the situation to activate the tunnel way underneath it. That'll transport the spy towards one of the many prison cells located within the kingdom's western region. As for the infected guardian, the surrounding ones had managed to pin it down a bit in order to buy the medical staff enough time to take a portion of the infected DNA dead skin cell, run a diagnosis and a series of tests to identify the virus in question, before mixing the appropriate medical ingredients that were scattered around the lab that'll intersect with one another, until they're completely synthesized into a comprehensible serum, before running a few more tests of it on lab animals and other individual test subjects that have a similar case, to see whether or not their serum can be effective enough to fight off the Guardian's infected cells. Though some severe damage had been dealt surrounding the kingdom and countryside where some of the citizens had suffered severe injuries as a result of the destruction, it can still be reversed, meaning that immediate repairs by the ordered construction worker staff have been initiated and will take a few months to successfully patch up, as well as medical staffs are working day and night implementing swing shifts on each of their staff to ensure that they don't get burned out from being overworked, and that every injured patient is accounted and taken care of.
Thanks for watching and listening. Like, share and sub for more.